That weird warning light, the slight suspension sag, the strange noise you keep ignoring. What if your Citroën is already trying to tell you something? And honestly, have you ever stopped and wondered if you've been missing the signs this whole time? Because these are the 7 biggest mistakes quietly destroying Citroëns, and one of them might already be happening to yours. 7. Treating warning lights and weird noises like suggestions. You know, one of the biggest mistakes Citroën owners make, acting like the dashboard is being a little dramatic. And trust me, cars don't do drama. If a warning light suddenly appears, a weird smell shows up, or the steering starts feeling different, your car is trying to have a conversation with you. That tiny light on your dashboard, it may be hiding a much bigger problem. Modern Citroëns are packed with sensors that constantly talk to each other. So, when one system complains, it isn't always the actual problem, it can be a symptom of something else. That ABS or ESP light, maybe it's just a wheel sensor. Sounds harmless, right? Except that failing sensor can also hide real brake problems waiting in the background. And here's where people get trapped. The car still drives fine. Famous last words. That sentence has emptied plenty of wallets, because engine management lights on modern cars aren't decorative. Ignore one long enough, and suddenly your engine starts running with incorrect fuel timing, stressing expensive components like catalytic converters, particulate filters, or even the turbocharger itself. The sneaky part? Small failures rarely stay small. One Citroën owner on Reddit learned this the hard way after ABS, ESP, and brake warning lights started appearing randomly. At first it seemed like just a sensor issue, but the faults kept returning and gradually got worse over time. Another owner replied saying their car showed the same symptoms, and what started as an occasional warning eventually traced back to an ABS sensor issue that kept triggering multiple systems. A vibration that wasn't there yesterday, a grinding noise during turns, a strange smell after a drive. Cars usually whisper before they scream. The smart move isn't clearing the warning code and pretending nothing happened. Scan it, diagnose it, find the actual cause. Because your Citroën gave you a warning for a reason. And speaking of problems that start tiny and quietly spread everywhere, the next mistake literally eats your car from underneath. 6. Overlooking rust before it becomes a monster. People hear European car and think corrosion protection means they're safe forever. And yes, many Citroëns use galvanized body panels, but rust plays the long game. The scary part isn't the rust you can see, it's the rust hiding where nobody looks, underneath the car, around suspension mounts, jacking points, door sills, subframes, areas that stay out of sight until inspection day suddenly arrives with bad news. And if you live near the coast, deal with snow, or drive on salted winter roads, rust practically gets VIP access. At first it seems harmless, maybe a small patch underneath, a little bubbling paint, tiny surface corrosion around the battery tray. Then comes the trap. Surface rust sounds cosmetic, until it isn't. One Citroën owner on Reddit was rust-proofing a relative's older Citroën and noticed something most people completely ignore. Surface rust and flaking paint underneath the car. Moisture gets trapped, drains clog up, and suddenly that tiny patch starts spreading like wildfire. Before long, structural parts can weaken. That doesn't just hurt resale value, it can affect crash safety too. The painful part? Early fixes are cheap. Ignore it. And repair costs can become ridiculous. A yearly underside inspection can save thousands. Clean drainage channels, touch up paint chips, treat rust spots early before they become body shop nightmares. Because rust doesn't announce itself with flashing lights. It quietly takes over. And now we get into a mistake that hurts performance lovers the most. Because the next issue slowly steals power while owners barely notice it happening. 5. Neglecting turbo and intake maintenance on boosted engines. Modern Citroëns pulled off a pretty clever trick. They made small engines feel surprisingly strong. Tiny displacement, turbocharger strapped on, and suddenly the car feels bigger, quicker, and more alive than you'd expect. But there's one catch. These engines reward maintenance and punish neglect. Notice your car getting slower so gradually that you barely realize it? That's exactly how turbo problems work. They rarely show up like a dramatic movie scene. Instead, performance slowly fades. Acceleration feels softer. Fuel economy starts dropping. Something feels off, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And then the hidden villain shows up. The problem may not even be the turbo itself. Short trips and inconsistent oil changes are brutal for these engines. If the engine barely warms up before shutting down, oil can start cooking inside turbo bearings. Over time, carbon deposits build up in the intake system, intercooler, and valves, especially on direct injection engines. Then PCV and EGR systems join the party. Once those get clogged or start failing, airflow becomes messy, deposits grow faster, and suddenly misfires and rough performance arrive uninvited. And here's the part that enthusiasts know all too well. Turbos usually whisper before they explode. Small boost leaks, strange whistles, new turbo noises. Those little signs are early warnings. Ignore them, and repair bills can escalate fast. Simple habits make a huge difference. Use the correct oil, replace filters on time, and after a hard highway run, let the engine idle briefly before shutting it off. Because sometimes saving a turbo comes down to giving it 30 extra seconds. And speaking of small shortcuts becoming expensive mistakes, the next one seems harmless, right up until the wrong fluid starts attacking the car from the inside. 4. Using the wrong fluids and poor service habits. You'd think engine oil is just engine oil, coolant is coolant, and fluid is fluid. Pour it in, close the hood, problem solved. Yeah, Citroëns strongly disagree. The wrong fluid can damage parts you never even thought about. Citroëns often rely on specific fluid formulas because many systems are designed around exact lubrication properties, temperatures, and chemical compositions. Cheap shortcuts can create expensive chain reactions. Maybe someone used a lower grade oil because it was cheaper. Maybe coolant was topped off with whatever happened to be sitting on a shelf. Sounds minor until it isn't. The damage usually starts where you can't see it. Incorrect oil can increase engine wear and contaminate sensors. Low oil levels can starve turbochargers and bearings. Poor quality coolant can create corrosion inside cooling passages, reducing efficiency while slowly building toward overheating problems. One Citroën owner on Reddit found this out after topping up their C3 Aircross with the wrong oil specification. At first, it seemed harmless. Just a quick top-up and move on. But after digging deeper, they realized modern Citroëns often require very specific oil standards beyond just matching the viscosity number. And older Citroëns, they become even pickier. Hydraulic systems, seals, transmission components, many depend on fluid properties staying exactly where engineers intended. The frustrating part is that owners sometimes blame the car itself. Citroëns are unreliable. Meanwhile, the car spent years drinking the automotive equivalent of mystery juice. Stick to manufacturer specifications. Replace fluids on schedule. Use quality filters and parts. Because maintenance isn't just replacing things after they fail, it's preventing the dominoes from falling in the first place. And speaking of problems hiding where nobody notices them, the next mistake begins with something as simple as a little water. 3. Water ingress and ignoring electrical problems. Water and electronics have one of the worst relationships in automotive history. And unfortunately, Citroëns are packed with electronics. A tiny clogged drain can create a nightmare that feels completely unrelated. Leaves, dirt, and debris can block drainage channels around the windshield and body. Water starts collecting where it shouldn't. Then slowly, quietly, it finds its way into wiring harnesses, fuse boxes, and connectors. And the symptoms? They're absolute chaos. One day, the central locking acts weirdly. Then the dashboard lights flicker. Then the windows behave strangely. Suddenly, the car starts developing random personality traits. The reason is surprisingly simple. Water damage almost never attacks one system at a time. Modern wiring systems are interconnected. Corrosion on a single connector can trigger bizarre electrical faults that seem completely unrelated. Multi-pin connectors become especially dangerous because once corrosion starts spreading, tracking down the problem becomes incredibly frustrating. And here's what catches owners off guard: damp carpets. Most people dry them and move on. Big mistake. 2. Skipping timing, belt or timing chain service. There are expensive repairs, and then there are engine ending repairs. And with a Citroën, ignoring timing belt or timing chain maintenance can take you straight there. The scary part? The car can feel perfectly fine right before disaster strikes. Some failures don't send warnings, they send invoices. Many Citroën engines are interference engines, meaning pistons and valves work incredibly close together. Timing keeps everything moving in sync. But if a belt snaps or a chain jumps, that synchronization disappears instantly. Suddenly metal meets metal, and the result can be bent valves, damaged pistons, and a repair bill that hurts. Then comes the classic line, "But the belt looked fine." One Citroën owner on Reddit posted after their timing belt suddenly failed with almost no warning signs beforehand. The car had been running normally, which made the failure even more shocking. Looks can be expensive. Belts weaken internally from age and heat, while chains suffer from poor oil and wear. Follow replacement intervals and use quality parts because timing maintenance is something you do before it becomes a disaster. 1. Ignoring the hydraulic suspension system. Until it fails now, ask Citroën fans what makes these cars special, and they'll all say the same thing. The ride. That famous floating feeling where rough roads somehow disappear beneath you. It feels like engineering magic, but magic still needs maintenance. The feature that makes a Citroën special can also become its biggest headache. Older Citroëns with hydraulic suspension rely on fluid pressure, spheres, pumps, and seals, all working together perfectly. Ignore small problems and things slowly start unraveling, and it rarely starts with a dramatic breakdown. Your suspension usually whispers before it quits. Maybe one corner sits lower overnight. Maybe the ride suddenly feels too soft or slow to adjust. Small signs, but underneath, leaks and worn components begin stressing everything else. Catching a fluid leak early is manageable. Waiting until the car starts sagging, that's where repair bills get serious. So, have you ever ignored a warning sign your car tried to give you? Drop it in the comments. And if your timing belt isn't held together by hope and optimism, hit subscribe on screen now. Watch our pick on the secret Citroën functions, only known by 1% of drivers, or check out the video. YouTube thinks your car-obsessed brain will love next.